Alright, what up YouTube? I'm going to make a quick video about non-lethal or less than lethal weapons. So yeah, these are all kind of designed for either personal defense or home defense, and I think this kit has a wide range of uses, and I think you could definitely stop somebody if you needed to with these items. So let's jump right in. I'll start with the pepper spray, mace type items. This is the most basic. This is I don't know if it's Sabre or Sabre. This is just your basic pepper spray. A lot of people, a lot of women will carry these in their purse or something, or find these, they're a dime a dozen. But yeah, the issue I have with this stuff is it doesn't really have a good range on it. I think it's about 6 or 8 feet, and if I want to stop somebody, I want to have more range on that. I don't like the thought of somebody getting closer than that, especially if they're running. At 6 or 8 feet, they could close that in less than a second. So this really, it's okay to have. It's not a bad idea to have, but there's a lot more effective options out there, which brings me to this size of pepper gel. This stuff is beastly. It is a combination of the eye irritant and also like the lung irritant as well. Great range on this stuff. It says it's about 18-20 feet, something like that, and yeah, you get quite a lot of it. So I'd much rather have this in a self-defense type situation, for the range obviously, and also I could just keep spraying with this thing. It's got a lot of juice in there, and I could really do some damage if I needed to. That brings me to my favorite of the pepper maces, the bear mace. This is common with backpackers. You'll find a lot of them use this stuff to stop bears. So if it's good enough to stop bears, it's definitely more than adequate for personal defense against humans. The range on this stuff, it claims it's about 35 feet. I think you're definitely going to be better off, in the 25 to 20 feet range. But yeah, you can get quite a nasty blast of this thing. You can spray this thing for a full 5 seconds. Most likely you're just going to be using it in little bursts anyway, but if you need to, you can just disperse quite a lot of this stuff. The only downside is it's a bit bulky, it's a bit heavy. That's why the pepper gel is probably a more viable option for most people. But if you can afford the space, you can afford the weight, I would go with the pepper mace. This is going to be effective at taking out big groups of people or multiple people, and this is only probably going to be good for one attacker at a time, although it won't be very efficient. But yeah, this stuff is it's nasty. What can I say? Moving on, these are labeled aerosol grenades. I'll bring them up so you can see them. Yeah, these are basically tear gas. So this one is small. It's got about 6 seconds before it's deployed. This one takes about 14 seconds to deploy. And yeah, the situation that I kind of imagine these being useful in is a home defense type situation where you don't want to come in contact with whoever's in your house. Maybe they have a weapon, could be any number of things. You don't want to see them, you don't want nothing to do with them, you just want them to leave. I think these are a great option. What you could do is you could get to your safe room, it could be your bedroom, it could be your garage, it could be your kid's room, whatever. Go inside, toss this thing outside, or not outside, but to the rest of the house or whatever, and close the door and put a towel or some clothes, stuff them underneath the door so that none of this seeps in. But this will definitely disperse really quickly and send somebody the other direction very quickly. You would not want to be around when this stuff's going off. Next, this is the Kubaton. It's pretty sturdy, pretty heavy, personal defense, hand-to-hand type combat weapon. Good for gouging somebody, or hitting somebody like this. You can do quite a lot of damage with this thing. It's heavy enough to be scary. moving on to this taser. This is a Vipertech taser. I'll be honest, this is more of a deterrent than it is, you know, an actual self-defense weapon. You can sort of hurt somebody with this thing, but you really need to lay it into them in order for it to be effective. I think that your best option would be to, you know, trigger it and try to scare somebody away rather than actually try to use it against somebody, because I think you'll find, you know, there are really good ones out there. There's great taser guns out there, but they're quite a lot more expensive. But this is good to scare people, so I think there's some value to be had there. And also, you know, if you rub this up against somebody, keep it on them, you're definitely going to do some damage. So yeah, that brings me to the paintball gun. A lot of people think that using an airsoft gun or a paintball gun or something like that is, you know, a joke. And you know, I think that this, out of all the options, is probably, you know, the best and most effective option. And by no means is it a joke. I definitely would not want to be shot with this thing. I've seen a lot of YouTube videos online. A channel that I like a lot, Chi in Nature, does a lot of reviews of airsoft guns, paintball guns, and air guns of all types, and deemed that the Tiberius T8.1, you know, is the best of all of them. And out of the box, this thing shoots around 250 feet per second. It's pretty powerful. That's what you know, paintball guns stuff. They shoot at the same speed. Now you might have been shot with a paintball gun before. You know, it hurts, but that's not the type of ammunition I'm going to be using for this thing. I have a couple different options here. These are pepper balls, and what they do is they, you know, if they hit somebody, then they kind of, you know, they break, and then a type of, you know, powdery substance comes out, and this is ghost chili powder, so it's, you know, pretty hot stuff. And yeah, you don't want to inhale it, you don't want to get it on your skin, you don't want it in your mouth, you don't want it in your eyes. And so yeah, if you hit somebody with this thing, yeah, they're going to definitely be deterred, not only from the impact, but also from the, you know, from the pepper. Next type of round I have, these are plastic. They're about 3.8 grams, I think, 3.9 grams, something like that. These are sort of the training rounds that I use. You know, they're my least favorite out of all these. I mean, they're definitely going to hurt, but they're going to hurt way more than the paintball too, I'll tell you that. And yeah, they're good rounds. These are more interesting. These are plastic, or not plastic, they're rubber bullets. So these are about the same weight, but they are, you know, designed, you know, to be shot at people. Law enforcement uses these, you know, to help, you know, break up riots, things like that. And these are one of the most common types of less than lethal or non-lethal projectiles. These are not something that you want to be shot with. They have a little bit of give to them, but, you know, very hard, and especially if I have this gun tuned up to its maximum velocity, which is around 320 FPS, it could do a heck of a lot of damage, and I definitely would not want to be shot with that. Last but not least, these are my favorite of the rounds, the most scary of them all. These are what they call riot balls, made of glass, and they are coated in a type of plastic. These are much heavier. These are close to I think 6.8, 6.9 grams, something like that. Almost twice as heavy as these balls, and they have the most stopping power. These are the, you know, going to leave nasty marks, especially if you can shoot somebody in the head, or, you know, the chest or the arm or the hand. Anywhere that you hit somebody with this thing is going to cause a heck of a lot of discomfort. And these are what riot squads or the police will use to break glass windows. They shoot these out the window, and the window's got no chance. Yeah, but they have quite a lot more power, and they can do a lot more damage than. Alright, so now we're going to take a couple shots here at the little can that we have. Just loading the gun up now. As you can see, I just punctured the air. Got it stuffed with the riot balls, the 6.8, 6.9 gram, whatever they are, balls. And let's see how this. I'll show you guys what I'm using. Actually, this is a like a tea can. It's made out of aluminum. It's pretty sturdy. Alright, so I'm gonna set that here and move back. I'm not standing too far away, maybe 10 feet or so, but I'm gonna be shooting from right behind the camera. And, yeah. All right. 3, 2, 1. Oof. Bent the heck out of it. Alright, I'm gonna take another shot. That was kind of weak. Alright. Let's see how that did. Oh. Did pretty good. I don't know, I didn't get the cleanest shot on it, but it really dented the heck out of this can. Don't know why I didn't go through it. I've definitely been able to go through cans before, but yeah, as you can see, quite a lot of damage is done. Yeah. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on these different options. I think I've pretty much covered everything, all of the non-lethal essentials. I think that there's other ways to defend yourself. If you're into that, at least if you have a gun, you might need to resort to using it. But these are definitely good options. In the meantime. So yeah, we're gonna go shoot this thing, and you guys can let me know if you think we should do anything else. Thanks so much for watching, and please like and subscribe. Alright, so now we're gonna take a couple shots here at the little can that we have. Just loading the gun up now. As you can see, I just punctured the air. Got it stuffed with the riot balls, the 6.8, 6.9 gram, whatever they are, balls. And let's see how this. I'll show you guys what I'm using. Actually, this is a like a tea can. It's made out of aluminum. It's pretty sturdy. Alright, so I'm gonna set that here and move back. I'm not standing too far away, maybe 10 feet or so, but I'm gonna be shooting from right behind the camera. And, yeah. All right. 3, 2, 1. Oof. Bent the heck out of it. Alright, I'm gonna take another shot. That was kind of weak. Alright. Let's see how that did. Oh. Did pretty good. I don't know, I didn't get the cleanest shot on it, but it really dented the heck out of this can. Don't know why I didn't go through it. I've definitely been able to go through cans before, but yeah, as you can see, quite a lot of damage is done. Yeah.